Atma Namaste. Welcome to all of you for the session on Buddha Amitabha. Let us go forward. Let us start with our invocation to the Supreme Being, Divine Father, Divine Mother, Guru Master Chokutsui, Maha Guruji Kneeling, all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, all invisible helpers, Buddha Kwanin, Buddha Shakyamuni, all bodhisattvas, all beings of light, our divine self, higher soul. Let us start invoking to also Buddha Amitabha because we are going to learn about him today. Buddha Amitabha, all our ancestors, Kuldevta, Nagdevta, to Lord Savitur, the Lord of the three worlds, to all the planetary gods and logos, including the shadow planets Rahu and Ketu. We gratefully bow down before all of you for your divine blessings. We are super receptive, super conductive, and super grateful for your divine presence, divine blessings, divine grace, divine guidance, divine mercy, divine forgiveness, divine help, divine healing, divine protection, prosperity, abundance, and progress. Thank you for neutralizing all our negative karmas from all levels through time and space. Thank you for dissolving and transmuting all our negative patterns, vices, and all our weaknesses into virtues, self-mastery, and soul mastery. Thank you for blessing us with good health on all levels. Thank you for making us your humble disciple, your humble servant of healing. Thank you for manifesting our greatness for which we are born. Thank you for fulfilling our wishes, desires, dreams, and manifesting them as per our entitlement. Thank you in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. So visualize that you are standing or floating in the universe. Your soul light is brightly shining. And there are many others who are also there, those who are attending this session. Even their soul lights are brightly shining. So there are these small specks of light with all the constellations, the stars, the Buddhas, the beings, all their lights are glowing. Let us imagine all of us getting together and affirm it. We are all one. We are one. We are one. We are one. We are one with all. We are one with Guru. We are one with God. Then let's say, I am one with the infinite ocean of prana. I am a humble servant of God. Okay, you may open your eyes. So, though we use this slide for our invocation every day, see on the top is Buddha Amitabha sitting. So basically what happens is, let's go to the next slide, which I've done it even more brightly. So on the top, if you see, is Parabrahman, which is huge light with consciousness and intelligence. Underneath him are 24 Tirthankaras, 24 spiritual elders, whatever you call. So out of those 24 spiritual elders, one is Buddha Amitabha. He is called the Buddha of infinite light. Light means intelligence, knowledge, wisdom, right? And his disciple is Buddha Kwanin. If you look at the image of Buddha Konen anywhere, you will always see on her crown there is Buddha Amitabha sitting. So now when you see, you will be able to identify in every image, in every idol, you will see Buddha Amitabha sitting on her crown in the front, over her forehead. That is the Sharanagati these great, great beings have. If they have such Sharanagati, then where are we? Should we not aspire to have at least a little of the Sharanagati that they have? So much devotion, dedication they have towards their Guru. So, Buddha Konen is the Bodhisattva of compassion. And then comes Guru Padmasambhava, who is the precious master who brought the Dharma, that is righteousness, to Tibet and of course to the world. Then comes Master Chua, who is the modern master of pranic healing and spiritual transformation. And then comes we. We are all sitting over there. Imagine you are sitting, one of those disciples sitting. So we are all one family on the spiritual path. And those who are arhatics, as Master had said, that we meet each other every lifetime. So we are actually real spiritual brothers and sisters. We are one spiritual family. This is our lineage. The more you know, the more you are aware, the more you connect, you will get the empowering energies, power of all the gurus in our lineage. That is why I wanted to start with our lineage first and then go into, the great white brotherhood and all that is there in the theosophical studies, theosophy. So let us move forward. Now, who is Buddha Amitabha? If you see this image, in many places, you will see huge 80 feet Buddha in this, sitting like this. That is not Gautam Buddha. That is Buddha Amitabha. Okay. So, Buddha Amitabha is also called Amida. He is the Buddha of infinite light. Infinite light means there is no end to that light, just like Parabrahman. Okay. So his light radiates everywhere, 360 degrees. There is no boundary. So he is called the Buddha of infinite light. That means he has that knowledge, that wisdom, that intelligence. And of course, light is that removes darkness. So the purity. So he is the Buddha of infinite light and infinite life. We are going to talk about it. Infinite life. So your life, what Master had said, that if anybody blesses you, you may, blessing that have a long life. Now, what does that really mean in the spiritual realm? What does that mean? Long life does not mean that the body lives for 80 years or 100 years. Long life actually means that even after the death of the body, that soul remains in the hearts and minds of people on earth, like Vivekananda, like Sri Aurobindo, like Maharshi Ramani, like Guru Nanak Dev Ji, like Sai Baba. They are still alive. Maybe only their physical body is not there, but aren't they alive? That is what infinite life means. You live and exist forever, infinitely. So this is the Mahayana. In Mahayana Buddhism, that is what the main teaching is. And it is pure. What he has created the pure land of Buddhism, the pure land. People can name it Shambhala, people can name it whatever, heaven, people can name it whatever you name. It is actually, in fact, the pure land of the Buddhas, where all the Buddhas live. We know the Arhats in the Arhatic realm. We are already in that, those who have done Arhatic prep. We are already in that garden of Arhats. But there is a garden, there is a land of pure Buddhas. That is what has been created by Lord Amitabha or Buddha Amitabha. He resides in the Western paradise. It's called Shukhavati. Shukhavati means in Sanskrit. He's there in our this thing also, in our Sanatan Dharma also. So Sukhavati is where there is only Sukh, where there is only peace and happiness. Okay, it's a realm free from suffering. There is no suffering in that realm, and vows to deliver believers who recite his name to this pure land, facilitating their path to enlightenment. So, if we recite his name, we get the entitlement to be in the pure Buddha land, not just once or twice, regularly. That is why Sharnagati, why are we doing every Tuesday, invoking to all our lineage gurus, so that we qualify to get their siddhis. They bless us with the siddhis and we reach what they are blessing us for. So he had vowed that whoever recites his name will be in the pure land, and he will facilitate them to the path of enlightenment. Enlightenment means over here full enlightenment, fully evolved. A Buddha is fully evolved. There's nothing beyond that, the evolution, right? So that full enlightenment happens when we recite his name regularly, and he facilitates us, supporting us or admitting us in the pure land where there is only Sukhavati, only Sukh and Shanti. He is not a creator God. Mind it. He is not a creator God. He has created that land, but he is not the creator God, but an enlightened being holding vast merit. Merit is all the best qualities, the best virtues, self mastery and soul mastery. That is what merit is in Buddhism. His light radiates compassion and wisdom throughout the cosmos. It is not only in this universe, but it radiates to all universes throughout the cosmos. Followers believe that by sincerely reciting Amitabha's name, they receive his protection in life and his assistance in reaching the land of bliss after death of the body. When the body dies, you do not have to go through purging, you do not have to go through hell. He will take you to the land of bliss. Now, in this, let me tell you one thing. While I was creating these presentations, somehow I got this message. Maybe he has given, maybe a guru has given, whoever has given. When we call names, when we chant, what happens is direct energy of that being flows to us. So when in ISKCON they are doing Krishna mantra, they are doing Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, constantly, they're constantly sourcing the energy of Rama and Krishna, the being of Rama, which is justice, and the being of love, which is Krishna. Similarly, when every Tuesday we are reciting, the names of all our lineage, we are constantly sourcing that energy. It is so powerful that what does those energies do when we are doing it with all the gurus in our lineage, right from the bottom to the top, from our Master Chua to Parabrahman, because in the Sharnagati that we do, 3 paragraph there, we are also invoking to Parabrahman. So what is happening? That beautiful, powerful energy of all the gurus and Parabrahman, when it comes down and enters through the our antarkarna, it is coming down, entering into our auras, our chakras, our meridians, our organs, our entire system. What it does, it has so much of power of healing, of compassion, of forgiveness, of mercy, of love, all of them. What it does, it flushes out our negative karmic energies. That is how the karma is neutralized. Because karmic energy is gross, it is rough energy, it is dark energy. All the negative karmas have created this energy, right? So every karma creates an energy. So those energies are dark, gross, and rough. So constantly when we are every week all grouped together, we are chanting these and the powerful energy is coming down. It flushes out and it disintegrates all those karmic energies. And gradually we are freed from all our negative karmas. That is why they say that if you recite the name of, for example, Mahaguruji mailing of Buddha Padma Sambhava, if you recite it 3 lakh, I think 59,000 times, you will become a Buddha in this lifetime. You will gain the enlightenment and power and energy beyond the three realms. The God of the three worlds, you will surpass that. That is the power of his energy. And since we have started and we are doing, I'm sure in some time you will experience that and you will realize how, life has become so much more better. What you were supposed to suffer, what you were supposed to go through, all pains and sufferings, those are not happening anymore in your life. They might be coming to your life, but they're brushing off and just passing out. That's the power of our lineage. What is the history? See, the history is according to the sutra. Amitabha was a bodhisattva monk named Dharmakara. His name was Dharmakara. He was a monk, bodhisattva monk. In some versions, he is described as former king. These are all from Buddhist texts, okay? So he was described also as a king who, having come into Buddhist teachings, renounced his throne and became a monk, just like Ashoka. Hmm? So he became a monk for 5 eons. Eons are millions of years, right? In our now year calculation is only on Earth. There is no calculation of time in the universe. It's infinite. So for 5 eons, Dharmaka contemplated all the qualities of all pure Buddha fields throughout the cosmos. So he mastered all the Buddha qualities from all the levels, from all Buddha fields. Whichever Buddha is residing, wherever, whichever plane the Buddha is existing, he mastered all of them throughout the cosmos. He then resolved to becoming a Buddha and to create the best of all pure Buddha fields, possessed of many supreme qualities. So he possessed so many supreme qualities and he decided that he will create a Buddha field which will have the qualities of all the Buddha fields. And that is what the pure land of, he created the pure land, which has all the energies, the superior energies and qualities of all the Buddhas. The sutra then recounts how Dharmaka made a series of bodhisattva vows. Then he made vows, pledging that unless these vows are fulfilled, he would not attain Buddhahood. So he decided that I will not take nirvana till I fulfill all these vows. I will not merge with Parabrahman till I attain all the vows that I am taking. After many eons of bodhisattva practice, Dharmaka became Amitabha Buddha. Finally, he became Amitabha Buddha. Among these vows, Dharmaka promised that all beings born in his land would never fall to lower realms. So, for example, what I'll explain it to you. So, suppose you have attained that quality of purity, what he wants. You recite his name regularly, you recite, and you invoke and you connect to him, and of course to his disciples also, like Buddha Konen, Mahaguruji Mailing, Master Chokutsui. So it happens faster because you are invoking to all of them. So it happens faster. So what happens is you attain self mastery and soul mastery. That is why we are doing the arhatic session on Wednesdays, so that all combined, the Tuesday Sharnagati, the Wednesday Arhatic practice, I mean the not the meditations but the teachings, and on Thursday these nurturing sessions that we are doing all together, our development will be so rapid. It will be rapid and proper. Rapidly and properly, we will attain self mastery and soul mastery. So, among these vows, Dharmaka promised, okay, never to fall in lower realms. So, once he accepts you in the Buddha field, his land of Buddha field that he has created, after that, you will never ever come to lower realms. You will never be born as a human. You will never be born as a bodhisattva. You will never be born as a monk. You will never be born as anything else other than Buddha. And that too, not an ordinary Buddha, a Buddha who has attained the qualities of all the Buddhas in that field. Only existing in that field, you will acquire those qualities because you are in that energetic field. So your aura, your energy will constantly absorb and it will disintegrate the lower energies, and you'll keep upgrading. So you will never fall from that level of Buddhahood ever. That is his promise. Okay. He would possess golden divine bodies and would possess golden divine bodies with many superpowers. So then what you will have? You will develop the golden bodies. Not one body, but many, many bodies. One gold will have certain qualities, the other gold will have certain other qualities. In this, you will have all the superpowers. He also vowed that they would be firmly established on the path of Buddhahood. So then your next path will be attaining complete Buddhahood. Okay. What is his significance? Amitabha is significant because as the Pure Land Buddha, he is the overseer of a spiritual paradise called Shukhavati or perfect bliss, which is also known as the Western Pure Land. So it is not a normal paradise, it is a spiritual paradise, the highest realm of paradise that exists in this cosmos. Anyone who has faith in Amitabha can enter the Pure Land to seek enlightenment in the afterlife without any pain or suffering. So the moment you leave this world without any pain, without any suffering, you will enter into that pure land. By reciting his name as Namo Amitabha, his followers are promised salvation relating to the transference of consciousness at the time of death. So when you die, then what happens is he transfers the consciousness, the power, the energy to that soul, and the soul elevates to reach that realm of Buddhahood or that realm of pure Buddha land, the pure spiritual paradise Sukhavati. The Pure Land is the result of a set of vows Amitabha made long ago, as his name means limitless light. So this light is unlimited. Amitabha's light is said to radiate throughout the cosmos and shine on all beings, whether it is a human being, whether it is a spirit being, whatever being, it shines over all beings. Because of this, Amitabha is often depicted radiating light. He is also called radiating light, symbol for his wisdom. Amitabha Buddha is seen as a path of liberation, open to everyone. That is the best thing. Everyone, he is coming for everyone. If you want, everyone can get liberation. He is also known as a Buddha of long life in the Tibetan Buddhism. So, as I said, long life here does not mean that this body, it means the life of the soul. What are the colors? The colors are often depicted in red. That is why always, mostly you will see his body is red, symbolizing life, compassion, or golden yellow. In both these colors, you will see Buddha Amitabha. I have a Buddha Amitabha. Of course, here I have in Bombay, I have, it's made of white. I'm forgetting what crystal it is. It's pure white crystal. But in Dehradun, in the ashram, I have a Buddha Amitabha made of pure gold. So those who come to the retreat, you will actually be able to experience the energies that I have consecrated there for years and years and years. Okay. What is the mudra? The mudra shown in a meditation gesture, sometimes holding a bowl of nectar. Most of the times you will see that he is holding either a nectar, a bowl of nectar, or without the nectar, just with his hands like that. Okay. So what he has, he gives. He has only nectar, he gives nectar. He has light, he gives light. He has compassion, he gives compassion. He has liberation, he gives liberation. He has the qualities of all the Buddhas, he gives us all the qualities of all the Buddhas. Right? What are the forms? Usually depicted in monastic robes, but sometimes as a youthful adorned Shambhogayaka figure in Vajrayana art. We will see that. Yeah, afterwards, I'll show you that also. Okay. So mostly he will be in a robe like monks, but he also wears in the Chinese form, in the Japanese form, he wears a different kind of robe. Why is Amitabha important? Amitabha is important in Pure Land Buddhism because it is his pure land. It is his land. He possesses that. He has created that land, right? Shukhavati, into which his followers will be reborn when they die. So once we die, and if we migrate to Shukhavati, and over there we will constantly, even if we have, if we change forms, we go into the higher and higher and higher forms. So every birth, there will be no physical birth. Birth and death means what? Death means the end of something. Birth means the beginning of something. So death could be of the body, death could be of your emotions, death could be of your vices, death could be of your weaknesses, and birth could be of your virtues. Birth could be of your knowledge. From ignorance to knowledge, when you go, there is the death of ignorance and the birth of enlightenment. So over there, when you take birth over and over again, you're just climbing up higher and higher in that Buddhahood, in that realm. By reciting his name as Namo Amitabha, his followers are promised salvation. He has promised, once you are in that realm, you have been promised by him, you will get complete salvation. You will have only heavenly life, the spiritual paradise you will be living in. Amitabha means measureless. So it is boundless. or limitless light. This light is limitless. There's no limit to this light. If you see this image, you can see it is radiating like limitless light, right? As his name means limitless light, Amitabha's light is said to radiate throughout the cosmos and shine on all beings. Because of this, Amitabha is often depicted radiating light, a symbol of his wisdom. As per the name Buddha, this Buddha is also associated with infinite life. Why infinite life? Because there is no, after that, there is no death. There is only life. Because if you become completely pure, if you have no weaknesses, if you have no negative patterns, if you have no ignorance, then there is no death. Then your life is infinite. It is only growing, 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 progressing, progressing, progressing. You are only getting, receiving, receiving, receiving. You don't have to disintegrate anything. You don't have to sacrifice anything. You don't have to give up anything. There will be no death. There will only be life. That is the infinite life. Since his lifespan is said to be immeasurable, so does your lifetime when you reach the spiritual paradise. Amitabha's measureless life is seen as being related to his infinite compassion. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this for everyone, all the beings? Because his compassion is infinite. There is no limit to his compassion. That is why he wants everyone, each and every being to be in the land of paradise. He wants everyone to come to the pure land, Sukhavati. And he wants everyone to be, measureless, limitless. And he wants everyone to radiate throughout infinite life. So much of compassion these great, great beings have. Just think, what lineage do we belong to? Master Chua, we know about him so much. Vajra Guru, Vajra means diamond in Sanskrit, right? So Vajra, he is the diamond. He is converting from pebbles and stones to diamond. That is what he says, that you can disintegrate all your negatives. You can actually transmute or transform all negatives into positives. That is what his main teachings were. Now, then comes our Buddha Kwanin. What does she teach? Mercy, forgiveness, love, and compassion. So once we are forgiving, 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 we have no negative relation with anybody, any soul, any being, or we have no negative relation with our own self. So there is no negative relation, no negative cord, there is no negative energy existing between you and anything or anybody in this universe. And then comes Buddha Amitabha, who is giving you the limitless light, limitless knowledge and wisdom, enlightenment, and the land of pure land, the land of Sukhavati. So your life becomes limitless also. Infinite light and infinite life. So this is all done because all our gurus in our lineage has limitless compassion. Otherwise, they would have taken nirvana. They could have fused with God and not been on these planes to take care of us. But that is because they have limitless compassion, right? And this compassion that they have, when we are chanting their, names on every Tuesday, little by little, that beautiful love and compassion is disintegrating and breaking all our anger, all our hatred, all our aggression, all our negative feelings and negative thoughts, fears, insecurities, etc. Now remember one thing. When we have these negative energies, like, for example, fear, anger, these also sit in our basic chakra. It prevents manifestation. It prevents abundance and prosperity. So by Sharnagati, we are also improving our abundance and prosperity. We are also, even our basic chakra is growing and developing and activating. You never know. Someday you may go higher than the Ambanis and Adanis. It's possible. They are also human beings. It's only with their good karmas that they are what they are. What in the past they have done, the present is because of their past. What present they are doing, it will derive what, depict what they will be in the future. So in the present, what we will do will result in where we will reach in the future. And the earlier we start and the regularly that we do, the faster we will reach. Right? Okay. So the sutras, what does the sutras say? Amitabha is the main figure in two influential Indian Buddhist Mahayana scriptures. So there are two sutras. The Sutra of Measureless Life and Amitabha Sutra. Both are two sutras. According to the sutra, Amitabha established a pure land of perfect peace and perfect happiness. That's what I said. Sukhavati is perfect peace, perfect shanti, and perfect sukha, called Sukhavati, which means blissful, where begins who mindfully remember him with faith. You have to have faith. You have to believe it. So he who remembers him with faith may be reborn and then quickly attain enlightenment. The pure land is the result of a set of vows Amitabha made long ago. So according to Amitabha Sutra and the Sukhavati Sutra, also known as the Sutra of Infinite Life, these sutras are the main Indian Mahayana sources for the teachings of Amitabha and his pure land. In these sutras, Amitabha is a transcendent and immortal Buddha who resides in the pure Buddha field that he created. This pure land is located billions of worlds away in the western direction, and all beings can attain rebirth there. You can attain if you have faith, if you have trust, if you devotedly do, you will attain it over there. Your next birth will be in the land of Buddha, where they can swiftly become Buddhas themselves. Now, here, let me tell you one thing. Suppose you chant all alone, all the mantras. You chant, you do the normal Sharnagati, you do the Vajraguru mantra, you do the Om Mani Padme Hum, you do the, the mantra of Amitabha. You are bringing down 10 grams of energy of each person. When we are doing in a group, suppose there are 10 people, how much comes down? 1000 grams. Suppose there are 1000 people, how much grams are coming down? So I just now received this message. Bring more and more people in the group who will actually be present during these sessions. The more number of people attend the sessions, the more we all will be benefited, including them, because there will be huge downpour of all these blessings to all of us, and our, neutralization of our karmas will be rapid, and we will attain, whether it is Buddhahood, whether it is whatever, we will attain it very, very fast. Master had said that that is why we also, you see, when we are doing meditations, I remember when the 25th year of World Pranic Healing School, in that we were 1 lakh people meditating together. Imagine how much downpour of energy was there. But here, when we are dealing with very high level, deep secrets of all these Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, which is not taught to ordinary people, or even in our school, nobody teaches about these. So when we are doing it, the more number of people you introduce and they also seriously do the sessions, we all will be benefited. So in the group, no matter how many people are there, I don't think everybody attends. Motivate them, encourage them so that everyone benefits. Imagine all of us as spiritual brothers and sisters, as spiritual family, we all are transported to the Buddha field and we are in the paradise, spiritual paradise, all of us. Imagine it will be so blissful when all the souls meet each other over there. Yes, we can imagine and we can manifest. Okay. Okay. Now what power does he give? The sutra explains how at the moment of death, Amitabha will appear to those who have aspired to be born in Sukhavati. Bodhisattvas who arrive in Sukhavati enter the state of non-retrogression. What is retrogression? When you progression means going up, the opposite going down. If you do lot of negative karmas, maybe from a rich king, you become a beggar next lifetime. That is retrogression. For our karmas, we go down at the bottom. Master said that if suppose, we are doing such good karmas that as Aratik, he said that we will actually have probably the next birth, probably will be our 10th or 20th birth. We cut short in between all those births. Why? Because we are having progression of the soul. But if we do negative karmas, then he said you will go 100 lifetimes backwards. That is also possible. Right? So he says Buddha Amitabha's power is such that once you are there in Sukhavati, you will never have retrogression. He will take care of it. And the state of one more birth. You will have just one more birth when you become complete Buddha. Because you acquire the qualities of all the Buddhas while you are there. Suppose this lifetime you die, I die, we all die. And we reach the Sukhavati. So in that lifetime, what will we having? We will be acquiring all the qualities of all the bodhisattvas and buddhas. Then we will have another life, which is the last life, in which we will all be buddhas. It is not a physical body life, huh? Mind that. We will not have a birth or a life of physical body. So once in Sukhavati begins, the beings are born upon lotus flowers in Amitabha's presence. So when we take the new birth in that land, in front of him, we take birth in lotus. Who resides on the lotus? All the deities, all the devas, all the lotus born. But we will become a lotus born. And we will be born on a lotus in the presence of Amitabha. Some lotuses remain closed. What does that signify? It signifies certain individuals, a certain being who still harbor some doubts about Amitabha. So if there is doubt, that lotus will not fully bloom. But such beings remain enclosed for 500 years. On earth time, that will remain closed for 500 years to develop him, to remove his doubt, experiencing their lotus as a palace. So he will also, or that particular soul will also experience, heaven, but it will be within a closed lotus, yet deprived of the Buddha's presence. So he will be deprived of experiencing the Buddha Amitabha's presence because he is like shut in a room, as if he's shut in those petals. So he cannot really see or experience directly the energies and essence of the Buddha, of Amitabha Buddha. Eventually, as they dispel their doubts, they emerge from this period of purification and witness the splendor of Amitabha. Okay. So Amitabha is frequently depicted alongside his two assistants. Many a times you will see there are three of them. You see on the right hand side on the top, the image that is there, that is the Chinese and the Japanese style of depiction of his form. And this is in India, in the Sanatan Dharma as well as in Buddhism, we see him like this. So his assistants are Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. You can see sitting on the left side of Buddha Amitabha is uh, Avalokiteshvara or Buddha Kwanin, who is holding that little pot, that vase which has all the blessings and compassion. And on the other side is Avalokiteshvara, and on the other side is Mahasamprata, Mahasamprapta, Mahasamprapta. Okay, I will probably later on, introduce her to you because I have not studied about her much. So, but she is the Bodhisattva of wisdom. So, they are two disciples who sit next to each other. Buddha Amitabha heals. His body radiates limitless light throughout the 10 directions. The majestic radiance. Why 10 directions? 8 directions above and below. So above and below together it forms 10 directions. The majestic radiance is immeasurable. Majestically he radiates. Some Buddhas' light shine upon 100 Buddha lands. Some of the Buddhas, their light is so bright it shines upon 100 Buddha lands. Some upon 1,000 Buddha lands. But his light illuminates all the Buddha lands. Sentient beings who encounter this light become soft and gentle and filled. They leap and dance with joy. When those sufferings and pain in the three evil realms see the light, they all find respite and become free of afflictions. So no matter on which realm you are, the lower world, upper world, or middle world, if you are a suffering soul, the moment you experience the light of this Buddha, you will be free of those pains and suffering, and you will respite, you will exist in those realms of light. The light of the Buddha of immeasurable life is resplendent and brilliantly illuminates the lands of Buddhas throughout the 10 quarters. There is no place where it is not heard. That means the cry of every being is heard by him. And if you remember, he was the one who created those 11 heads on Buddha Kwanin. When Buddha Kwanin's head split, seeing all pain and suffering, it was Buddha Amitabha who created those 11 heads and put it on Buddha Kwanin, and he blessed her with all those 1,000 hands and eyes so that she could see and experience and feel the pain of all the beings from all directions everywhere. So it was his blessing. It is not I alone who praise the light now. All Buddhas, Travakas, Pratyabuddhas, and Bodhisattvas together praise it just as I do. Think about it for yourself. If Bodhisattvas praise him, if Buddhas praise him, if higher beings praise him, can't I praise him? I'm just a minuscule being. So his mantra is Om Ami Deva Ri. In Sanskrit, it is said Om Ami Devari together. Okay. So what does the mantra mean? Om here means the universal divine vibration invoking the supreme divine. Ami here means the infinite light or boundless radiance of Amitabha. So that is the infinite light. Deva also means Deva, Deva, the divine one, radiant celestial being or enlightened Lord. Ri means the seed syllable of Amitabha. It represents, what does it represent? What energies does it bring, or it radiates, or it It acquires, it acquires compassion, increase compassion and loving kindness. Spiritual heart energy, it opens the heart chakra. We are doing twin heart meditation so that our heart and crown opens. But this mantra itself will also empower us to open up our heart, the divine heart and the human heart chakra. Next, purification. It is the purification. It will purify all negative emotions. Wisdom. It will invoke blessings of mercy and healing. Awakening of higher consciousness. So you will start getting higher level of consciousness. Maybe, I don't know, it's coming to me right now. Maybe our higher soul will get in touch with the divine spark and get the knowledge, wisdom, and consciousness of the divine spark. That is what I'm getting missed now. It will strengthen our spiritual consciousness. In Tibetan Buddhist practices, this mantra is often used for compassion, healing, peacefulness, purification of negative karma, connection with Amitabha's pure land consciousness, heart centered meditation. Okay. Now, I would like all of you to close your eyes, visualize the land of the pure Buddha, whatever comes to your mind in the universe, visualize that and just listen to the mantra and let go. Okay. Sorry.
Mami Devari, Om 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 Mami Devari. Mami Devari, Om 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 Mami Devari. Om Mami Devari, 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 Om Mami Devari.
So be in that state, focus onto the bright light above your head, your soul light, and just be. Let whatever comes to your mind come. Gently come back to your bodies. Come back to your bodies. Gradually open your eyes. Let us chant the mantra at least 3 to 7 times so that we get used to the mantra and then we will bless. Om Ami Deva Ri. Om Ami Deva Ri. Om Ami Deva Ri. Pick your hands in pressing position. Visualize yourself with your loved ones. May all of us be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power of Supreme God, Buddha Amitabha, Buddha Kwanin, Buddha Padmasambhava, Guru Master Chokotsu, and all the great, great beings, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, all invisible helpers, Buddha Shakyamuni, all bodhisattvas, all beings of light, our divine self, higher soul. May all our ancestors, Kuldevta, Nagdevta, all the planetary logos, and Lord Savitur, may all of them bless us with divine light, divine love, divine power, with peace, with illumination, with Buddhahood, with neutralization of all our karmas, dissolution of all our negative weaknesses, all our negative energies, all our lower emotions, all our vices, our old negative patterns. May we be blessed with the mercy of Buddha Amitabha that we may be enlightened and we evolve to be in his pure land of light and infinite life in this lifetime. Just experience his golden energy pouring down onto you and your loved ones, onto your homes. It's just flooding like rain. Those golden particles are entering your aura, your nadis, into the chakras, into every organ, in the nervous system, every bone, every in the blood, into every cell of your body, and illuminating those cells with beautiful golden light, flushing out all the negatives and dark energies from our entire system. Visualize like a broken shell, all our negative, hard, negative energies which were stuck to us are falling off. We are shredding off. And we are developing a golden body. All our auras are becoming gold. Gold energy is filling us up. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. Sky blue, sky blue, sky blue. Now let us bless our homes, our cities, our state, and our motherland, India. May everybody be blessed with divine light, love, and power. With peace, with harmony, with oneness, with growth, with success, progress, abundance, and prosperity. With divine mercy and divine help, divine healing, and with good health on all levels. Bless all our neighboring countries. May they be blessed with harmony, unity, oneness, with only healthy, positive relations. Bless Mother Earth with divine light, love, and power. May Mother Earth rejuvenate, revitalize, and regenerate. Visualize roots of light going down from the soles of your feet and the bottom of your spine, deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth. Think that in this huge Mother Earth, you are just a speck of sand. And from that, the light is going deep into the center of Mother Earth, where Mother Earth's crystal heart is. And it's healing Mother Earth's crystal heart. May Mother Earth be blessed with good water, good air, and good earth. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for deeply grounding and anchoring us to you. We are deeply grounded, anchored. Thank you in full faith. Thank you to everybody. Thank you in full. So be it. So be it. So it is. You may open your eyes. Thank you very much for your presence. I hope you have enjoyed the